Alrighty, so we have Dottie here and we went to our local runnings and decided that this would be a great place to do her go home video and kind of explain to you all of her commands. So starting off with the basics for Dottie, I'm going to ask her to sit. To do that, I'm going to raise my hand, bending at the elbow with my palm facing up, and ask her to sit. And to release her from that sit, we like to use okay, and we'll usually say it in a nice high-pitched voice. Getting her into a down, I'm going to point down to the ground and ask her to down. Here, I'm going to ask her to stay, and I'm going to put my hand right in her face and ask her to stay. She does pretty good at this. I walked around a whole clothing rack. Good girl. I'm going to ask her to stay again, and here she did pop up. So I just turned around and I asked her to down again and asking her to stay. Going into her recall, I put her in a down stay and I am walking down. I'm going to scoot over to where I know she's going to come to me. I'm going to get down super low, super excited, and kind of like a baby waving and say, Dottie, come. And you want to act super excited, super more exciting than the thing that she is. Sniffing, looking at, distracted by. Here she popped up from a down stay, so I put her into a sit and I asked her to stay again. She did pop up again, so I asked her to do it again. She almost popped up, but she fixed it. Going down again into that recall. Super exciting. You see, she loves to come to you, she loves to please, she loves to work. Here, going into that place command, I am going to find any object that is identifiable from the ground, that is elevated from the ground, and I'm going to point to the object and ask Dottie to place on it. She is a little hesitant getting up on top of this box, but it's completely okay. I'm just going to work her through it, and to do that, I'm just going to use a little bit of leash pressure and guide her up onto the object. I got her to sit, so I let go of the leash. And I'm asking her to stay. I'm gonna back up, and if she pops up like this, I'm just gonna walk right back into her and remind her that I want her up on this object. For place, I don't mind if she is sitting or if she's laying down, as long as she knows that she has to hang out on that object for a little while until I release her. Picking up the leash is a big trigger for some dogs when they're on place. I'm just going to put her back into the position that I want her in. And release her. Here, going into her loose leash walking, I usually like to say pick a side. It doesn't matter what side. A lot of us trainers, we train them on both sides. Here, I have her on my left side, so I'm just walking with her. If she starts pulling away, I'm giving her a little leash correction and telling her with me, so she knows that she does have to walk with me. If she gets a little bit ahead of me, I can turn around and go the opposite direction. And turning, I like to turn into the dog. So here I am going to bring in another dog, and this is Wyatt. I am going to kind of shift a little split lead and walk them like that. It's a little harder with two leashes, I will say. Getting them to walk, this is one of the ways that you can walk both of your dogs. You can walk them with two complete separate leashes on both sides of you. It's really whatever's comfortable for you and whatever the dog is more adaptable to. And this is Dottie, so can't wait to meet you guys on Thursday.